Testing, testing. 1, 2. Microphone's working. Hello and welcome along, everybody. How are we doing on this fine Wednesday evening? I hope you had a good day today. Of course, we streamed last night because we've got a slightly different schedule this week. So we're streaming tonight. We will next be streaming here on Twitch on Sunday. So yeah, the VOD for this will go up on Sunday. How are we, everybody? Who is in chat this evening? TBS Twister, welcome along. NetSound19, welcome along. JTev, welcome along. NetSound19, welcome along. King Scorpion, welcome along. Klaus, welcome along. Hoya73, welcome along. DIY215, welcome along. Andy the Farmer 2022-1, welcome along. JD Man 1988, welcome along. TBS Twister, welcome along. Eugene Creel, welcome along. Felix Farming Life, welcome along. Jack Jarvis 93, welcome along. Ian F 91345, welcome along. Paulman 71, welcome along. And PS Trick Gaming, welcome along. I hope you're all well. A couple of little bits and pieces to cover before we start. Hey Thefisherj, welcome along. Harvest Smash, but after 20 restart. I'll have to ask you about that later. Right, so yes, this stream is sponsored by HelloFresh. As we have had over the last few streams, we've got another week's worth of streams over here on Twitch, sponsored by HelloFresh. They are awesome if you are looking for a complete meal kit and at a really, really good price. HelloFresh have got what you need. PogHello UK 10111 is my code. If you use that code when you sign up to HelloFresh, you can get 50% off your first box, 35% off the next 3 boxes, and 3 free gifts on top of that as well. It is a fantastic deal. If you've considered trying out HelloFresh, I highly recommend them. Go check them out. They are awesome, and yeah, go get yourself a really good deal using my link up there. Exclamation mark HelloFresh in the chat if you want to bring that up, or it'll pop up during the chat several times through the stream, so go for it. I am really intrigued by that, Jesse. I know it's a HelloFresh UK thing, but I don't know. It might work over in Canada. Give it a try. I know that when I first signed up for HelloFresh about a year and a half ago, they had I used an American streamer's code to sign up for it. So yeah, definitely go give it a try. Also, as CBS Twister has put them up in the stream, you should go and check out our newest partner for these streams, Icon City. Get 10% off your next purchase from Icon City using my code VF Gaming. They are awesome. They make buttons, button icons, and button setups for stream decks. And it's not just for streaming; it is also for things like FarmSim. FarmSim, they have a fantastic pack. I'll actually see if I can bring it up because I brought it up previously, and it's a really, really awesome pack. It covers the base game. It covers. Where are we in here? So, FarmSim 1 is down here somewhere. Here we go. So here's the FarmSim Gold Pack. £30. No, £28. Take it back. £28 gets you the entire FarmSim Gold Pack, which is awesome. It's got the basic FarmSim 1, the Forestry DLC, so Platinum Edition DLC, Pumps and Hoses DLC, and GPS as well. And on top of that, and all of those, you can see them here, are just really lovely custom icons for use with your stream deck to control FarmSim. It is absolutely awesome. So yeah, I really, really recommend going and checking out Icon City. What they provide is awesome and inexpensive and brilliant, and you can get 10% off using my code. So go check them out. Right, with sponsorships and partners out for now. There are obviously other sponsors and partners, and they all appear in the rotating icons down here. Advanced GG is of course one of them, and our wonderful partners at G Portal as well, who provide our multiplayer server on a Saturday. Haley Boy, thank you for resubscribing at tier 1 for your 11th month. You are awesome. Paul, thank you for your 20-bit share. You are awesome as well. We've had a couple of followers. Country Farms UK, thank you for the follow. You are awesome. And to Chill 55, who followed an hour ago, thank you for the follow. You are awesome. We are buying the John Deere tonight, Haley Boy. So yeah, let's crack on with this, shall we? You were great buying the 8-meter Borgholz. Oh wow. Too small or too big, Thefisherj? Right, so yes, quite rightly, the question has been asked, are we buying it today? And yeah, we're going to be buying this. So we need 89,000, and we need to take our existing combine down to the farm. Oh wow, what is up with my FPS? Okay. Oh, I know what's up with my FPS. So, I was slightly late starting the stream because I reinstalled my video drivers. Or there was a driver update on GeForce. And so, yeah, this is going to be doing a little bit of shader rebuilding tonight. Hey, you show off. Welcome along. Oh, look at that field of blue of those linseed. That's awesome. I love that. Thank you, Zach. That'll go nicely towards the combine. And TFR Magic, thank you for resubscribing with Twitch Prime. You are awesome. I want that one. It is a very pretty crop. I wish it was on more maps than just this one. 39 hectares and still cutting the field. It's a big field. Paul, thank you for the how many bit cheer? 20-bit cheer. You are awesome. And Kevin the Frog, thank you for subscribing at tier 1 for your 2nd month. You are awesome. And Paul has put in an extra grand. And we've got a hype train. We hit level 3 on this hype train, and I will give away a PC game. Thank you, you show off, for that. Thefisherj coming in with 5 tier 1 subs. You, sir, are awesome. Welcome to the subscribers. Rob, Play Game 75. Linear Tholm, King Scorpion, Kosin 1, Fat Sloth Sim. Welcome, all of you. If you received a gifted sub from Thefisherj, please give him a thank you in the chat, because he is awesome. Hello, FS Boy. Welcome along. And we are well above. We're actually almost at our next target, which is 150 subs for the month. DIY as well. Oh, that one. Thank you for the extra £1,000. We are over halfway there to affording this new combine now. What I do need is the header. Where's the header? Oh, it doesn't attach to the back of this anyway. So we'll go and get the combine, because our wheat is ready to harvest. So we'll get this sold. We'll get the new combine selected. Thank you, Thefisherj. Oh, we are halfway. We are a third of the way through a level 3 hype train. If we hit the level 3, if we complete this level 3 in the next 3.5 minutes, I will give away a game. This is going to help, because we're going to have to borrow less money to get this now, which is great. What's on the box right above the fill volume? Oh, that's the combine. Yeah, that's the combine extension mod, I think it is. Paul, thank you for the 100-bit share. You are awesome. Why is that not registered as part of the hype train? That's a bit weird. Oh, no, it has. It's gone up 5%. Field 5. You see, we've never had a contract on Field 5 either. And Field 5 would be perfect for us. Oh, time. Need to put the time up. I do remember you from last night, FS Boy. Hey, DJ4545, who I also remember from last night. I wonder if there is a... Oh, do we have any new contracts today? Oh, we do have a Field 5 harvesting contract. Ooh. I might grab that. How big is Field 5? Field 5 is a sizable field, but we don't have a huge amount of wheat to cut. I think we'll see how long it takes us to get our 2 wheat fields cut. And if we have time, I will probably go and take on Field 5 because we've never harvested it on this map. It's oats. Oats sell well. We'll have a good amount of... We'll have a good amount left over. Thank you, Haley boy. It means see the swatter goes 9 miles an hour as a 10. Oh, wow. I'm doing all right. Thank you, Milk Tanker J. I haven't checked if we've got any milk to sell, but we've got a combine to buy, so. Catcracker 6, thank you for the 12-bit share. 50 seconds to go, and 59% of the way through. Another 59% of this hype train. Right. So we'll get at least 10,000 for this. Or 16,000. Perfect. So we'll sell the TX32. Bye-bye TX32. And we're up to 59. Right. What do we need to buy this? I think we want... The one thing I really want on it that is going to throw the price up is GPS. But I'm not going to get it immediately. Level 2 complete. Thank you, everybody. You guys are awesome. No, level... yeah, level 2 complete. You guys are awesome. Right, the other thing I want to change is... I want to get the EU2. Yeah, okay. So 89,337. Let's get this purchased first. So ideally we want to take this up. 1, 2, 3. We've got quite a lot of leeway. There we go. That should do it for us. Grab the combine. So we're going to put the EU2 tank on it. And DPS. Oh, what I do need to do is check what the last tractor we bought was this one, wasn't it? I think. Yeah, VF11 Rex, I think is oh no, this has VF11 Rex on it, doesn't it? Yes, so VF12 Rex is what our combine needs to be. So EU2 BF12 REX, because it's our 12th machine. Field 1 is 76 hectares split into 2 parts. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it, FS boy. Okay. Now, I think no difference there. We're going to want the green star on eventually. Actually, if I buy that, does it do that? Landers Max, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Yeah, it doesn't add it. So it's going to cost us 20,000 to put that on here. And... stretch. The fields are still messed up. Yeah, there's no way we can sort that. Take it. What are the exhaust differences? Oh, right. Exhaust 1. Yeah, we're going to go with mostly... Oh, we've got no beacon lights on it. How much are those? Okay. Those are not super expensive. We need those on the British roads. Triangle we don't need. I'm going to... Because that's... I don't think we need the triangle. Green Star... We do want, but not yet. Design 1, design 2, no. Okay, that is the combine we're going to go with. That is our new combine. And buy. There she is. So this is the combine we are going to go over to the Oaks with. Now, what we do need to do is get a header for this. But I've got no attacher on the back, so we need to bring a tractor down here and sell our existing header and buy a new one. Oh, yeah, I really want to work out how to do that, Jesse's. I want to add the VF logo to equipment. What I really want to find is a weight. I've been looking for a front weight for my tractors. You know how most modern farms have a front weight on with with their farm logo on it? I really want to get one of those weights. Yeah, replacing the John Deere one. Well, yeah, replacing all my weights with a VF one, not a minion. So amazingly, for 89,000. This combine only has 16 hours on it, which is brilliant. That is excellent as well. What's my favorite map? Attingham. It's why I suggested it, FS Boy. Or my favorite map on FS22. I still have a big soft spot for Bullet Bill's original map, the Cobra Park Farm. Hello, and Jay, welcome along. How are you doing? Yeah, Attingham Park is probably my favorite map at the moment. CH, 33 hours on it when I bought it. Yeah, which is why I think the one we just sold had about 35 hours on it. Calmsden or Attingham? Attingham. Definitely Attingham. Because, my main reason for it is, while Calmsden is an awesome map, the farmyards aren't customizable. There are big changes I'd like to make on this yard without going into, without having to go into Giants Editor to do it, and I can't. Right, get this over here. There we go. Right, my header trailer, I think, is in the far one. Bring back 6. Oh my god. I would play the hell out of 6 Ashes. I think, so I have been doing a little bit of research the last few days. And I've been thinking about the level of content creation I'm doing. So the amount of work and everything I'm doing at the moment, and everything that that entails. And I've been checking out some of my fellow content creators on YouTube. And something that really strikes me, that really makes me sit up and go, oh, really? Is that none of my fellow content creators who are part-time, so i.e. like me, they have a job outside of Farm Sim, post 7 videos a week. So you've got your Daggerwins of the world and your DJ Gohams of the world and people like that who are full-time content creators at this point, who are posting daily. So posting on a daily basis and doing that. And Mr. CDP posting on a daily basis. But your farmer cops and your S-Croft and all of those people don't post daily. Some of them post once a week. Some of them post 2 or 3 times a week. Certainly nobody is really posting more than 4 times a week. And they're all doing single series stuff. So, over the next few weeks with my new job, I think what I'm gonna do is probably scale back a bit. It's a case of either scaling back on live streams or scaling back on or scaling back on videos. And while I'm not looking to what I want to do is I want to go quality over quantity. So what I'm seeing from all these creators is that by doing fewer videos a week, they're packing more into their videos and they're putting more effort into editing their videos and things like that. So yeah, I'm looking at a new way of doing my videos, which hopefully is gonna be more interesting. I think it will continue for a little while, but to make it work, JD man, I think I am going to have to basically I'm gonna have to launch a new series and a new single series on its own. So yeah, unfortunately I think what it means is that every series I have running at the moment, which means Attingham, Spruce Mountain, and Silver Run will be ending. The plan then is, with 4 episodes a week, is for a series to do a series in such a way that it lasts about 30 episodes. So about a month and a half. But to pack the same amount of content in that month and a half as I would normally have on a 50, 60 episode series. So basically, I'm going to trim all the fluff. Because I think there's still a lot of fluff in my content that I want to trim out. Right, we need to repaint the trailer. Yes, we need to repaint the header. Yes. Okay, this is going to... Oh no, I don't have enough. Right, I can sell the trailer and that should give me enough to repaint the header. Yeah, Sandy Bay isn't coming to FS22. No previous mapper boxes is coming. Right, sell that then. Okay, now I should be able to repaint the header, yes. And then sell that for 15,000, yes. So we're up to 16,747. Right, header-wise, so we have purchased this combine here, which is there. So combinations, we want this header, which is 43,000. Now, question: how much is that to lease? Okay, I'm gonna lease this header this year. More, so maybe not longer videos, JD man, but tighter videos. So the aim being to get more watch time on them. So for example, I will, so at the moment I run it 10 times on a day, and I run 2-day months. What I'm looking at doing is having an episode run still one day, run 1-day months at 5 times. So twice the content in one video. But cutting all the fluff out, that should make, it means that series will move along a little faster and will mean that each video should then have something different happening on each day. So yeah, that's what I'm looking to do. Now that header, which I've just leased, does that? Yeah, that one's the Nardi trailer. Unless there is a John Deere trailer, which I don't think there is. No. So, yeah. Rented that. Combinations, that's the trailer we want. Chassis color, we want it in the John Deere green. Extension color, we want in the John Deere yellow. I don't know if I like that. No, I might make that in the John Deere green as well. And then the rim color in the John Deere yellow. Yeah, and then VF12 Rex. And don't need the spare wheel. It adds 500. So lease that for the header as well. There we go. And then the last thing we're going to need to buy. Oh, do you know what I've done? I am going to do a little bit of realism here. In that I've just leased a header and a header trailer from the shop. The shop is going to has loaded the header onto the header trailer in order for me to take it home. I am not doing this. This is not happening. This is not a thing. Right. Oh, look! We've got a leased header trailer with the header on it. Isn't that nice of them? Lights on down the road. Exactly. That's my thinking, Thefisherj. If a trailer, a header came on a leased header came on a leased trailer, it would be on the header trailer. Yeah, thank you, Steam fan. I should have realized when you said it earlier. So yeah, if we can knock these two fields out fairly quickly, we'll be good. We're also going to change our carting trailer today. I'm going to go and sell the Marston. And we're going to go and get something new. Something blue and yellow, actually. What farm would I recommend on Attingham Park? Cathal, that kind of depends on what you want to do. Realism is key. Something that I don't know is true, but that somebody mentioned on one of these streams here the other night, so I need to address it because someone will correct me, is that someone was telling me that Daggerwin always plays on easy. Now, I couldn't play like that. Whether he does or he doesn't, I couldn't play like that. Paul, there is no point in me cleaning this. It hasn't even seen any crop yet. Okay, right. Strictly speaking, I mean, I love the main farm that I've got up in town near the shop. It's absolutely brilliant. I also had the smaller cow farm at the bottom in the middle. Yeah, he does it to speed up. But this is the thing, Thefisherj. I love the grind. I love, you know, for me, it would take all of the, so again, me talking for my personal thing, playing on easy would takes away the challenge for me. And one of the reasons why I got, or the main reason I got burnt out on Farm Sim in the first place when I did, was because I lost the challenge. You know, that's where the realism experiment came from. Oh yeah, oh god. Oh, how much is it going to cost to repair? Don't be expensive. We are going to want to repair this. Okay, that's not horrible. Yeah, we do want to repair it before we get going. We might even make enough money off this. Oh dear. We might make enough money off this contract to get the get GPS on it. Right, and then that's on. Then we need to move this out of the way. Park it over here. Right, we'll leave this tractor on it because the tractor we're going to be using for carting is this. Which thankfully, yeah, we've not got the four-wheel steer on. Pop up to the shop quickly and switch out trailers. Because this has, our new combine has something like a 12,000 litre trailer and it will fill this Marston in one go. Oh, forward a little bit. Oh, a bit more. There we are. Yes, Haley boys. So the plan for the next stage of the realism experiment is that we're gonna sell this farm up. Well, we're gonna sell this farm up. So I'm gonna work out how much the farm is worth. And we're gonna work out what equipment we do need and what equipment we don't. We'll sell off the equipment we don't need. And then we're going to transfer and we're going to sell off the animals and sell up everything there as well, which is part of the reason why I sold off the older chickens, because that will give us another 100 chickens. And yeah, we will get ourselves in a position where we have as much money to take to the Oaks as possible, because we're gonna have to buy a farm. And we're probably going to do some early stuff. Cheers, J-Dog. The Oaks is out. It's a 4x map. It is available from King Mods. The only one that has no idea who Daggerwin is. He's the biggest farm sim creator on YouTube, Kermit the Frog. Right, we've had this Marston trailer quite a while. 54 months we've had this. Wow. Repair it, yes. Repaint it, yes. Sell it, yes. Okay, is that enough money to buy this trailer? I hope it is. Otherwise, I've got to borrow another 5,000. I want to borrow as little as possible at the moment. So the trailer I'm going to go for is... The Stuart is 24. Oh, it's 19. So this should take almost 2 full tanks, this cane trailer. But it is... I'm going to need another 5,000. Never cut. That's amazing. Borrow that. Oh, I'm going to have to borrow... Okay, I'm going to borrow 10,000 for that. We're at 700,000. Well within the 80% that we can borrow up to. And... Right, there we go. So configuration Michelin tires. No side markers. Oh no, that's just a standard ladder. No. Plastic barrier? Where's that go? Oh, is that on the insides? A metal oh, right there. Okay, so metal barrier, standard plastic barrier. We'll put the plastic barrier in. So we're up to there. 50 years decal. We do want to oh yeah, we do want to cover. So yeah, we'll go with that. Main color, design color. Does the cover, you can't change the color on, interestingly enough. Right, oh, before I do this, okay, we will buy this, but then I need to change the number plate. Because that's the Combine's number plate at the moment. We need to put VF09 REX on it. We're moving to the oats. So after harvest this year, we're going to move forward and sell off at best prices all our crops. And once we've sold all our crops off, we're then going to move over to the oats. Just got AMG Massey. They are amazing, AMG's Masseys. Right, customize. 09. Okay. Change. I know. Okay, customize. Yes. Okay. Right. So now we've got a trailer big enough for the combine, and that will go on the back of our JCB quite nicely. We can get this going. Welcome back, Jude. So yeah, brand new combine harvester, brand new trailer, and brand new header, although the header is leased. But that is on lease to buy, so you know, we can buy that when we get a bit more money in. Plan though is, so I think what we're gonna have to do is move to the oats and buy fields and then borrow money against those fields until we've run out of money, basically, or we can't borrow anymore against the fields, because that's basically how we're gonna have to sell the fields around here as well. But that is the beauty of having a farm that is having a loan that is maximum 80% of the value of our farm. Right. So I will come here and we want to take the cover off. Oh, the cover is off. Good. The pig farm is where I've started from scratch. Yes. Right, we need to enable the straw swath. Switch over. Disable. I want to... Yeah, that's what we want. We want to... Oh! Go away, Epic Games. Right, we want to start that. Why can't I start that? Oh, because I've not connected up those. Right, start that up. Oh, the sound on this combine is awesome as well. So I think this combine will take a larger header as well. But this is the one that it said was you know, a good combination for it. So That is lovely. Oh, you know what I don't have on? Chat, you know what we're missing? Now, go away. Right. We need the ghost. These are SIDs. Yeah, these are SID moddings. Right. That should activate the Toby Ghost, and you guys should start getting exactly where I'm looking. Wow, really? That's... Wow.
Me tractor through your race that last night. I threw me pitchfork at your dog to keep quiet. Now something's telling me that you've been avoiding me. Come on now, darling, you've got something I need. 'Cause I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Come on now, let's get together in perfect harmony.
I am.
I got 20 acres and you got 43. Now I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. She made me laugh. I'll stick by you, I'll give you all that you need. We'll have twins and triplets. I'm a man built for speed. And you know I'll love you, darling. So give me your hand. But what I want the most is all those acres of land. 'Cause I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Come on now, let's get together in perfect harmony. I got 20 acres and you got 43. Now I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Wow, she's a lovely bit of stuff and all. For 7 long years I've been alone in this place. Eat, sleep in the kitchen, it's a proper disgrace. Now if I cleaned it up, would you change your mind? I'll give up drinking Scrumpy and that lager and lime. 'Cause I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Come on now, let's get together in perfect harmony. I got 20 acres and you got 43. Now I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Who loves you, baby? Weren't we a grand couple at that last Wurzel's dance? I wore me brand new gaiters and me corduroy pants in your new Sunday dress with your perfume smelling grand.
Fisher J has to keep the stream giveaway.
And I sold in hands. 'Cause I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key.
Exclamation mark here in chat.
Past the 50s, I think that you and me should stop this gallivanting and will you marry me? 'Cause I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Thanks for playing the sound alert. You're a good un.
Oh. Is that gonna work? Work. Yeah, there we go. Right, 2 minutes to enter the giveaway. I will give away a PC game in 2 minutes' time. Thank you for playing the sound alerts. I'm actually thinking of putting the short version of that as a points redemption. So it'll be quite a few points. But yeah, short version of that as a points redemption, along with a few other things, I think. Oh no, I'm gonna end up taking some of it, aren't I? That's all right. Oh, unpaid taxes from Honey Badger. This combine is working well. I'm liking this. So if I put the auger out, yeah, it goes well out. We can definitely put a larger header on this. So part of the reason why I wanted to lease a header on here is because I thought this was going to be the case. We can put a much larger header on this combine. And as a result, when we move across to the oats, we will put a much larger header on this combine. J-Dog 2014, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Giveaway time. Karting to do late. Oh, who's it gonna be? Eddie 636, congratulations, you've been selected. All you gotta do is let us know you're here in the chat, and I will draw a or I spin the wheel for you for a PC game. There you are. Right, so as soon as the wheel comes up, we will get that spinning. It's up. Spin it. What's it gonna be? SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. Dash Rehydrated is the game I'm going to be sending you. That is the longest title. So I will send you a key for that, Eddie. Going on the wheel in its place is going to be super hot mind control delete. Right. And back into our harvest. Super is supposed to be a good game. There are some really good games that are on this on the wheel that I've got available for the wheel. Some pretty awesome stuff. And we've nearly knocked out these headlands already. This is a nice thing. It's the first day of July. We've got plenty of time to get this cut. We're probably gonna have either the canola or the linseed turn up next. I'm guessing it's probably going to be both of them. So we might not, and we might actually in September just be starting the cleanup, ready for moving. And we're up to 80% full. That's not bad either. I think we'll probably empty at the end of the field here. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one because we're going to be, well, it's a whole nother size up on what we're doing here. And that's why Rather than restarting the realism experiment on the oats, that's why we're transferring over to it. Because we're going to need the equipment that we've built up over here. The stuff that we were basically looking to hit the next stage on here is going to be the next stage on the oats. So yeah. Okay. Ah, okay. Let's open that up. Bring it round. And empty it out. So then we're going to cut in next and get that. Right, just quickly. Okay. Oh. I was overheating in my jumper. Yes, so playing the forest again on Friday. So yeah, my next live stream is on Friday. It is on Victor Foxtrot. So my third sort of survival type roleplay, my survival type channel over on YouTube, and called Victor Foxtrot, and so it's just youtube.com/Victor Foxtrot. And yeah, we're going to be playing some Sons of the Forest with Gamer Dragon and Average Viking and GB, and yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome. It was a lot of fun last Friday, and we're going to do it again. But anyway, yes, so tomorrow I'm going to be sorting out giveaway stuff. So if you haven't received the giveaway item that I've done recently, I should be sending it over to you tomorrow. I'm going to try and get into the rhythm of sending giveaway stuff out once a week at the weekend as well, going forwards. So get a bit of a routine going. Right, and away we go. So 2 rows gets me, okay. So we're probably going to get a full cut in this combine, which probably means we're going to get the whole field in this trailer, which is not a bad start today. Just noticed the lights are still on the New Holland. Smitty's World, how are you doing? I need to drop the reel a little bit. There we go. That's better. The reel's in the right place in the crop now. Much better. I'm waving between Thornton for that reason and Oldstream. Thornton is still a bit rough around the edges for me. Oldstream is a nice map, but if it's like it was in 19, the fields are expensive. AJ Styles Gaming, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Misjudged that first cutting. Okay, we'll go across a bit. Give ourselves a decent amount in the final bit. The Oats is awesome. The Oats is the Norfolk map, which is part of the reason why I want to do it for the Realism experiment. We got Felix Farming Live coming in, taking away another 1,000. And we're down to just 923. Yeah, it's the reason why Oxy has said he's not updating any maps is because some of the models and things in the older maps is becoming a bit dated now. And I do agree with him. One of the problems with one of the problems with Chellington was that it was quite old as well. 102. Okay, I'm going to do a giveaway in a moment. I've got to be right back because I've got a quickly phone call. Sorry, my mum's in the Caribbean at the moment, so she was calling me from there, and it's, you know, if it was a normal call, I'd be able to ring back later, but yeah, when she's calling from that far away, it's not one of those things you could do. Right, so as I said, we are gonna have another giveaway. So exclamation mark here in the chat, and I will give away another PC game. Because we have hit 100 viewers, it's down to 98, but it definitely hit 100, 102. So, there we go, 2 minutes. And I will give away another PC game. There we go, that's catching up. Is the eye tracker working? Because I'm not sure it is at the moment, actually. I don't know if it's worked out that I'm live. I can't see it on my screen, but... Taking my attic and money to me, which is near $1 million. Nice. Not seeing it. Okay, yeah. For some reason, it's not working at the moment. This combine is making short work of this field, which is great news. Have I tried to look at the Roberts Fort pack on the mod tab? Yeah, I have. No, there's a good variety of the size of the fields on the oats. So we can go from the sort of the larger-ish fields on here, which is what we were planning to do going forwards anyway, and go up to the really big ones. So yeah, it'll work fairly well for us, I think, the oats. And it's giveaway time. Can't get GPS to work in game. We'll cover that in a minute. Who's going to be our second winner of the night? It's Jin GG. Congratulations. All you're going to do is let me know that you're in there in the chat in the next 90 seconds. And we'll spin the wheel for you. There you are. The important thing with all of these giveaways, you need to make sure you can receive whispers from me on here. Because if you can't, then there's a problem, because I can't send the game over to you. So yeah, make sure you can receive whispers on here. What's it gonna be? Game Deck is the game I'm going to send over to you. Congratulations, Ginge. And Deep Rock Galactic is the game that is going on the wheel in its place. There we are. That is definitely on there. That is marked as on wheel. We are good. Yeah, so I'll try and get that over to you tomorrow, Ginge. If not, it will be over to you at the weekend. Hey, Matty Lee. I'm good, thank you. I don't know, we're going to get, you know what? We're going to get more than a trailer full on this, off this field. Because this is, this combine's going to be full in the not too distant future. That is probably... a great shot of our new combine in the middle of the crop. With natural light. So, I learnt from yesterday's is that I need to make sure I have a lot of clearance at the top. Like that. A bit more. I'll just back it off a little bit. Yeah, GPS needs a mod. You need to make sure you have it enabled on the equipment as well. So you might have seen earlier I had the option to add it to the combine. I haven't added it to it yet. And yeah, there are a few videos on YouTube on how to run GPS. Might get another picture in a minute while I'm emptying the combine. This is good. Having a larger header on this also means we'll have to do fewer passes with the baler as well. Right, let's go get the tractor and trailer. It's a very nice combine. It's hard to bet. I'm surprised. I was going for the class combine, but the John Deere is really nice. Yeah, we're 55% full, so this trailer holds just under 2 full tanks from this combine. All that in. That. Make sure we've got the better quality trees on. Turn around a little bit and like that, although that doesn't showcase the combine very well. Finally, there's that shot there. Wow, which is quite nice because it goes out across the valley. A little bit of definition. Down a smidge. That. There we go. So now we have options. And yeah, we're going to end up with a full tank off this. Old Stream is a really lovely map. I had so much fun on Old Stream and got a lot further doing a vineyard than I expected to be honest. I thought trying to build a vineyard from scratch was going to be a lot harder than it was. I love that there's actually maps coming out now with pre-built vineyards in them, which is absolutely brilliant as well. Seen a few of those. I think wasn't there a Spanish map that came out this week that had a ton of vineyards on it? You know, that was really cool to see. Right, that's the first 22,000 litres of wheat for us this year. Turn that off. And yeah, that left about 20% of the tank in it. Yeah, you can, which is the other really nice thing about it. It's a very configurable map, that one. Oh, it's a very good question, that, FarmCatGR, because you got so far with that. That was really annoying to lose that. I am loving Ebony Island, though. And we have got the class on there, so I'm not completely disappointed that we got this on here. Because I am getting to play with that class somewhere else. I am willing to bet that that class is going to turn up. Absolutely going to turn up now that we've got this combine on here, though. Used to live 30 minutes from the Spanish map. Oh, wow. That's cool, Thefisherj. What map am I on? This is Calmsden Farm. Exclamation mark map in the chat for the full details. Yeah, Hills of Tuscany has a load as well. Between the Oats or Attingham for Realism experiment save. If you're looking at starting the Realism experiment from the beginning, I would go Attingham. If you're transferring over from an already mature RE setup, I would go the Oats. The Oaks, sorry, not the Oats. Almost done this first field. 44%, I think I'll empty. Can we mulch in the rain? Yes. Yeah, I see no issue with mulching in the rain. Right, I want to empty the combine out before we go into the next field. Otherwise, I might get stuck in the headland. When I get the big... how do you mean, Paul? Right. I want to check something. Oh no, just Rudolph trailer. How much does that hold actually? 80. No, that wouldn't have been any good. All right, we're good with the cane. Ah. Right, ideally, we want to cut in from this end of the field here. There we go. Random cat cracker. I tend to check them on a regular basis. The best times I find are first thing in the morning, around about midday, and then last thing in the evening. But that doesn't stop me checking them on a regular basis either. But that's when I find you find the biggest changes normally. Actually getting a decent level of yield off these fields. It's not bad. Wheat does not tend to do well on the silty clay though. Oh, the cake is so much heavy lifting, Haley boy. It really is. We did it on, we set the target of making cakes for my birthday stream last year. And we did that on, oh God, I can't remember the name of the map. One of Cavalier Roy's, or Cavalier Roy's first one, in fact. And beginning with M. And yeah, it did. It took us over 3 hours to harvest everything we needed to get the cake. Maypole, that's the one. Thank you, Voxball. Yeah, it is. The biggest problem I found is sugar. Ooh, real life thunderstorm, Jude. Youch. No. At the moment, the only reason I know it is trial and error. I know wheat and barley does not do well in this soil, whereas sorghum definitely does better, and canola does better. Hey Ola, welcome along. How you doing? Let's give you a shout out. You want to watch a master map maker at work? Go follow Ola. He's also, I found out tonight, doing a giant spotlight stream in the next couple of weeks, which is awesome. With Kermit. I've not gone far enough. How did that get right under the trees? The one I back. Oh, that is on the mod hub. That is. Let me see if I can find it. Where is it? That's one of. Where are you? Where are you? There it is. Oh no, it's not on the mod hub. You've got to go for. You've got to find the LSFM site for this one. Yeah, this is the LSFM Big Bag Pack. So you need to go to their website for that one. No idea what to talk about. Don't worry, Kermit will get you talking about stuff. It's gonna be interesting because so Kermit did mention this in tonight's stream, so I can actually talk about it now. We are going to be having Kermit on the community multiplayer in a few weeks' time. So the community multiplayer will shift to a Wednesday night for 1 week. We're gonna have Kermit on the server with us. And whereas everybody else seems to be doing challenges and everything, I'm just gonna be doing some farming. Oh wow, this does not like this. Oh no, it's the wall. So yeah, he's going to be coming on to the community multiplayer, doing some farming with us, and it's going to be very cool. That will be over on YouTube when we do that. Which is going to be interesting because last time I did, but it might be, we might go on to the server actually. If we're doing it on the Giant Software channel on here, might go and play on the server for a bit and then do the normal realism experiment afterwards. Quite possibly. Might be the way I go with it, and then we'll have the normal community multiplayer on the Saturday. It's actually quite a long field, so we're gonna end up. Oh no, no! I'm going. No, I'm going the right way. I'm going the right way. I went the wrong way on my first cut. How easy it to use the umbilical system to spread solitary bumps and noses? Fairly easy. My recommendation, Steam fan, is to have one single hose and not try and use multiple hoses though. Peter Duigan 97, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Christian 4031, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN as well. I'm sorry I missed both of yours when your alerts came up. Yeah, we can definitely get a bigger header on this combine. I make FS22 look too easy. I've been playing FS for a long time, and I'm a whole veteran at this. It actually, one thing that it was interesting to hear Kermit say today. RSM 12491, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Yeah, one thing it was interesting to hear Kermit say today is that the average player for Farm Sim is sort of 35 and above. Oh, Dan, thank you for the follow. Welcome along. Yeah, that was an interesting thing to hear, because that actually means my audience for Farm Sim skews quite young. A majority of my viewers on YouTube is 25 to 34. Interestingly enough. But it is an interesting thing because, yeah, younger creators for it seem to be a dwindling thing as well. There's a lot of us oldies kicking about. Oh, we're at 99%. That was cool. The combine beeped at me and told me I was about to fill the tank. Oh, absolutely, Haley boy. Right, let's get cane trailer. I might take the cover off this because I'm not a huge fan of the cover, how it's working on here. I have a feeling this is an old mod, this trailer that's been updated to FS22. Been playing FS since 30. Oh, you've been playing longer than me, Steam fan. I started with 15. Not long after 15 was released, mind you, but yeah, I started with 15. Hey, Smokeless Joe, well, just thank you for trying to be more realistic with gameplay. With so many streaming using cheaty mods, my stream is a breath of fresh air. Oh, thank you. Well, as I was saying earlier in the stream, part of the reason why I play the way I do is because partway through FS17, I got really burnt out on Farm Sim. I mean, to the point where I could not load the game up. I loaded the game up and I went, no, I just don't want to play this. I've got no heart in it. I've got no interest in it. You know, that's it. I'm done. And Rainbow Dave started doing a few challenges, started sort of challenging himself a bit, and I went, I love that idea. My whole thing is I'm trying to be more realistic. How about I set myself a load of rules, I try and be as realistically as I possibly can. I will call it the Realism Experiment because I don't want to call it the Realism Challenge, because if I'd called it the Realism Challenge, I felt I was stepping on Dave's toes. So I said, right, I'll call it the Realism Experiment, and we'll experiment with how realistic we can play Farm Sim. And it has become by far my favorite way to play this game, is to make it challenging and make it harder for me and produce some risk into it. So yeah, I love playing this way. It's why I'm actually disappointed with myself for how I did my last Attingham video, because how I did my last Attingham video should have been, I failed to get those crops in. I absolutely should have failed to get those soybeans in, or I should have had to harvest through the rain and take the hit on the yield, rather than turn around, wait till the rain had finished and do it off camera. that was the wrong thing to do. So yeah, Rainbow Dave is awesome. The reason why my YouTube channel, well, Dave is the person who gave my YouTube channel the start it got with sorghum. Sorry, yes, not soybeans. I keep mixing them up. Without Dave, there would be no Virtual Farmer. I mean, seriously, would be no Virtual Farmer. Dave's support in the early days got me from 150 subscribers at the 30th of November to up to 500 subscribers by Christmas. So just by Dave pushing my channel hard for 3 weeks, I added 350 subscribers and tripled the number of subs I had over on YouTube. So yeah, without Dave, I would not have the channel I have now here on Twitch or on YouTube, because all of it is down to that initial boost. The other person who so somebody was in here asking me earlier, do I like Daggerwin? And the other person who is very much responsible for me having the channels I have and where I am now is actually Daggerwin. So I built a Land Rover for FS 17. Daggerwin used it, and when he used it, he gave my channel a massive shout out, and I had a huge influx of people in a 2-day period. And it kicked off one of my most successful series that I've ever had in Farm Sim. Yeah, he used it on Oakfield, and basically the series it kicked off was Ballincraig. Ballincraig Estate launched the same day or day after Oxy, after Daggerwin gave my channel a shout out, and the whole thing went massively up so quickly. And that was my first burnout. So what had happened was I'd got to Christmas and I was streaming and I was making videos, and I just got completely burnt out and went, I can't play Farm Sim. I just got to stop playing Farm Sim. And I got the message from Daggerwin, and I went, oh my god, I have an essentially dead YouTube channel at the moment. I've done like 3 ETS streams over Christmas, and that's it. And Daggerwin's about to shout out my channel to his 100,000 subscribers. And it was, oh my god, what am I going to do? I don't have a series. And then I went, I'm going to do a role play. I haven't done a role play yet. I want to do one. Everybody said that I look like Ed Sheeran. So let's create a farmer called Eddie. He's going to take his grandfather's rundown farm, and he's going to make it successful again. And that's my premise for Ballincraig Estate, and we'll go with that. And yeah, and I put the series together, and I got the first video recorded, and about the time that Daggerwin did the shout out, I had the first video out there, and it went nuts. It went absolutely mad. And I've struggled to recapture that. If there's a reason why I haven't really done any role plays in FS22 so far, because I've not turned around and gone, this is my idea for the role play. This is different. This is interesting, and this will get people to watch. So that's why there hasn't been a role play yet. I do now have an idea for a role play. And as I've said on many of these streams over the last few weeks, as soon as I get the right map for it, I will kick off a new roleplay series. But as I was saying earlier tonight, that will then be my only series on the channel for a month and a half to 2 months. Oh yeah, it is. And Daggerwin's channel just goes from strength to strength. It's amazing to watch. But it's like watching DJs. DJs just goes from strength to strength. But both of them, the interesting thing about watching both of them as creators is how much work they put into it. Daggerwin, for the survival roleplay, takes about, I think it was 5 hours an episode. And to give you an idea of how that compares to what I'm creating at the moment, what I'm creating at the moment takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours an episode. That's recording and editing. Now, what I was talking about earlier in the stream is that what I'm going down to 4 hours, 4 episodes a week, and doing a single series. I'm looking at taking the recording to 2 hours, and I'm looking at taking the editing to between half an hour and an hour. So I'm looking at doubling the amount of time it takes to make a video. Yeah, it's just crazy. The editing can take forever, and when I get back with the new roleplay, there's a mod I know that I had in FS19. I am going to need in FS22 to do what I want to do in FS22. So I've got to go and convert a mod to FS22 in order just to do the roleplay I want to do later in the year, which is, yeah, just nuts. But I want to change maps a little more often, which is why people seem to be getting bored of series before I'm ready to finish them, which is a problem. So yeah, I need to I mean, not everybody, because whenever I say, oh, I'm gonna be ending this series, I get a lot of people going, no, that's my favorite series, don't end it. I have it with Attingham, I have it with Spruce Mountain. I have it a little bit with Silver Run at the moment, even though interest in Silver Run has fallen off a cliff. My bet for the next game, EXO, is FS25 at the end of next year. I reckon we're on a 3-year cycle, and we'll see at the end of next year. Yeah, and everything I try and do at the moment, Jude, is to avoid getting that burnout. So part of the reason why I want to do what I'm looking to do is to avoid burnout. I do not feel burnt out doing these live streams. I love doing these live streams. Part of the reason for having a live stream that's a completely different game on a completely different channel every week is so that I don't get burnt out. Youngster going from school to being a farmer, contractor, roleplay, blog on court farms. That sounds pretty awesome, Thefisherj. Right. Got that there. What's the time? 12:14. Yeah, we're going to knock this field out today. But my whole reason for wanting to record longer and edit longer is because I feel I need to put more into an episode to have it go snappier, you know, the whole thing just snappier, and take a little longer doing the editing so that I can make sure that it is nice and tight, and there's not the stuff in there that shouldn't be in there. And I might not edit all in one session. I might take my time to edit, and I want to get ahead and do it. So yeah. Okay, later, Jude. I won't name the channel without permission, but the guy be. Are you talking about Simulation for the Nation? Because Simulation for the Nation you can absolutely mention in here. Sim does wonderful stuff. That's the only one I can think of doing a farmhand series. The other one would be S-Croft that I can think of. Yeah. Whose stuff who I know and I'm following on YouTube. I have not watched enough of his stuff yet, and I need to, because so many people have turned around to me and gone, he's awesome, you know, you should check him out. And yeah, everything I'm hearing about him is amazing. And again, he's one of the channels, so his absolute his is one of the channels that I have been looking at, you know. Him, Farmer Cop, I forget who else was on the list that I was looking at. Yeah, there's a whole load of creators who are, as I said, who are in full-time work, who are creating amazing stuff, who are having their channels grow well, and who are releasing X numbers a week. Formal Pickle's another one that I've been looking at, thinking about it. And, you know, and the way they're growing is they're not releasing a daily video. They're releasing 3-4 a week. And those 3-4 a week are getting more views. So they're getting about the same number of views that I'm getting across 7 videos. But because they're getting more on single videos, the YouTube algorithm is suggesting them more, and as a result they are then ending up getting more subscribers, and that's the snowball effect. So I want to learn from my fellow creators. Don't want to copy them. I don't want to ever copy anyone. I want to learn from them. I want to learn what they're doing. I want to learn how they're, you know, how they're getting, how they're getting the quality they're getting that's getting people to watch for longer, and learn from that, and become a better creator myself from that. And I think that's, if anybody's looking to be a content creator, that I recommend highly. Look at what others are doing. Go, how can I do what they're doing in a way that is unique to me, and apply the lessons you learn from watching other people to how you create your own content. Definitely the way to go. %50 full. So yeah, I've got some homework to do as well. And then I've got some incidental stuff that I want to do too. Some top 10s and some evergreen, and I do harp on about my need to evergreen on a regular basis, without actually putting much of it out. So I need to put my money where my mouth is and get some of that type of content out as well. But I feel like I'm beginning to sound like a little bit of a broken record with that. How's this for fuel consumption? Not bad, actually. Although this combine apparently does not have... Should this combine have DEF? Because at the moment it does not. Not that old, is it? There we go. Right, so now that we've got these two fields done, let's go and have a look at these contracts again. See if there's something we can make. Right, so field 1 needs harvesting. Field 5 needs harvesting. Field 13 needs harvesting, but I'm not touching field 13 with a barge pole. Field 18 needs harvesting. 20 needs harvesting, and let's see what the estimated times for these are. So 2 hours and 15, 1 hour and 34, 2 hours and 30. Wow. Yeah, I think this is going to be a get this started date, probably. These are pretty big headers on these as well. Barley, a wheat in 13 though is messed up. 13. Hang on. Yeah, 13. That's insane. So field 13 is this field here with the really messed up wheat on it. Yeah, with the really messed up wheat on it. That's expecting you to get 354,000 litres off that little bit of wheat. That's so bad. Which one is field 20 for the barley? Ziplib is raiding with a party 5. Welcome, 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 raiders. I hope you had a good stream. Where's field 20? Oh, field 20 is that one there. I think I'm going to go and take... do I take my combine and do 5? It'll take a very long time to do 5, isn't it? How much is it worth? When it estimates with the combine, it gives you that field 5 is an hour and a half. Okay, that might be doable, actually. Yeah, that'd be doable. We can use our own equipment, and that is worth 26,000. Okay. Do 5 with least gear. Ooh. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, damn it! Bet 21 is a messed up field as well. I know 21 isn't. Why does his other field have to be 13? Otherwise I'd go and do 2 fields with that combine. I think we'll go and do field 5 and we'll do it with our own equipment. I could do field 1 with my own equipment, but that is so much bigger. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go and do 5. I think it'll take us a couple of hours, so let's do that. Let's get because that will allow me to then put GPS on this combine. So accept contract. Let's go take it over there. We haven't got enough money to get the combine go. Oh, I'm gonna have to put it on the header trailer to get it over to field 5. And fold that up. Go get the tractor and trailer. One thing I probably should have checked before I took this on. Of course. Ah, hopefully that is only a short shower. Otherwise, that is gonna be painful. I don't know, Thefisherj, because we've done 2-3 contracts on field 13 already in this series, so it's not like that is, you know, the first time. It's the first time it's properly bugged out. I don't understand why it didn't properly plant the wheat in it. It's really odd. But I want to do field 5 because field 5 is a field we have not yet done any contracting on. Hey Renegade, welcome along. Guys, go check out my fellow Red Dirt Rough Rider, Mr. XR Renegade. And one hell of a farm sim streamer. There we go. I mean, is it like... Oh, yeah, no, it is. We had a look at it last stream. Update's been pretty good today, Renegade. Yeah, I've had a good day. Right, I don't want to use follow me. We'll have to run between the field and here. Go. I think coming in this direction is going to be possibly a bit of a pain. Kind of depends on how we can get into the field. No, we're all right. We can get in it here and got plenty of space. The other thing with old streams is I can do theme Agco for the shop, or green as its Fent dealer, and Agco Brands has. Yeah, they do. I think I do need to actually get some. Well, I would if I was still on here this year. Need to get some lime on these fields. Of course, that's going to be a big expense when we get over to the oaks. We're going to have to scan fields. I'm going to take the JTB over there next. And then we'll bring the combine across last. Right, there's our carting tractor here. And then we want the combine. We're putting our new combine through its paces. We've got 4 more fields of our own to do, but won't be for another day. So this is going to be one of those things where it takes us through to the next harvest to do this. And away we go with the new combine. Weird that came up. How does lime on a field work on... I tend to spread lime before I plow, not after. But you can do either, I believe. Right, back this off. And unfold the combine. Pull this out the way. Right, and then on. And on. And how close are we to trees? Yeah, we should go around. Oh no, I'm going to need to go around this way because we're going to need to empty. Right, into a very big field of oats. What'll be telling is when we get our first full trailer. Yeah, how far we get around this field before we need to unload. See, I would lime plow, but seed fert harvest. But you probably, yeah. No, I would lime plow in the lime. When I finish this field, I can turn off. No, we're not going to get through this field today. We will get a decent way into it. We'll definitely get the headers knocked out. Headlands knocked out. Yeah, lime then plow is how I'd normally go. I always remember the lime spreaders being out before we plowed fields on my dad's farm. Fert seed, fert harvest. Yes, I think. I'd possibly even seed fert harvest. Okay, we're not doing too bad. We're up the top end. It'll be interesting to see when we cut this first headland is exactly how far through this contract we are. That's going to be very telling. Could you not put an extra silo for the slurry? Would that not have worked? Hey IDK, welcome along. Stream's going well, thank you. Rainbow updates. Ooh. I haven't played it yet, and if there's an update, that is very tempting. That is very tempting. I hope to play more maps this year. That's the whole reason why I want to change my well, part of the reason why I want to change my grades thing, because I'm getting to the point where I'm going, oh, I'm playing a map for 6 months, and all these other great maps are passing me by. You know, St. Cali is a map I'd love to play as well. Quality of life mostly fixed a lot of bumpy fields, made forest dirt roads wider, and some areas. Ooh, still nice. Oh, yes. Oh, no, yeah, the road. Yeah. I'm gonna see how I do with this new creation setup, but I think I might. We'll see if we are able to squeeze in a Forestry Friday thing. Season 3 is Season 3? Not just more stuff for Season... I haven't bought Season 2 yet. Performance increased uses of magically learned from giants. Oh. Yeah. It's a gorgeous looking map. Yeah, there's a good 3 or 4 maps I would love to play at the moment. And just cannot get around to doing it. I think a start from scratch on St. Cali would be lovely. Would just be so much fun to do. I think that a load of forestry stuff on Ola's map and exploring around there. In fact, hell, just to play that map would be awesome. The Edgewater SAS that just came out. I really want to play that map. I mean, that map appeals to my whole sense of craziness. I don't think I've ever seen fields as crazy as they are on Edgewater. And I just want to play it to experience those fields more than anything, I think. The Oaks, as we know, I really want to play that, and we're going to move the Realism experiment after a year onto that. And play that and play the hell out of that, because that's a Norfolk map. And we've got Oxy's new map coming. We've got Dusty Dave's new map coming. We know Lancey Boy's got a new map coming. He's got a new American map on the way. There is just so many nice maps kicking about at the moment. Not all of them British, but they are all still nice maps. And I reckon 25 to 30 episodes is good. Oh, Purbeck! Purbeck is the other one, yeah. I'm hoping Purbeck lives up to its potential. What about the streams here? When would I do it, Steam Fan? That's the trouble. There's no place in the streaming schedule for it, unless I was to not do this for one night a week, you know. Oh wow, we've got a nearly full tank off one headland. That is a big field. 5% of the field though from one headland as well, so that's not horrendous. Right, we'll empty when we get to the end of the field here. And then, yeah, round the field we go again. Doesn't feel that horribly huge. It will do once I start cutting into it. I know it will. But yeah, 5% done. So where's this got to be taken to? Oh, I went full 90s on Attingham. General store. Oh, this hasn't got to go that far either. Auger in. Yeah. It's perfect for Fords and things like that, and Kind of what you want to do is, so I took field 12 and I split it into 3. And yeah, made smaller fields. Still trying to work out how I would split field 15 into many smaller fields, because that is a giant field of loam. Field 15, it is insane. And if you can farm it, then it's amazing. But it's not a cheap field. Field 1 and 2 are good fields as well, actually. Yeah, me too, Haley boy. I tend to lean towards 90s equipment, and then if I'm on a series long enough, upgrade. I like my 90s stuff. And my 70s and 80s stuff as well. We've only got to take it to there. General store, I think. What about Tom Pemberton map? I would direct you to my first look for that. Tom Pemberton map is great if all you want to do is play Tom Pemberton's farm. As a more all-rounder map for, say, playing Start From Scratch or Farm Manager on, I think it needs its land allocation looked at. But otherwise, it's a lovely map and it's well done, but I think the way the land allocation is done means it's only really playable if you want to play it as Tom Pemberton's farm. Later, Kermit the Frog, thanks for joining us. Hey, Def Gamer 2015, welcome along. I do have 2 drawbacks with Attingham. The entrance field 4 is a bit awkward. And the river crossing near 42 is just too steep for a full truck. But great map other than that. Fair enough. Where's the entrance to field 4? 1, 2, 3. 5 is at the top. Where's field 4 on Attingham? Needs a lot of work. Well, I mean, driving around it, I kind of went, it's nice, it's playable. But yeah, I made suggestions how I would improve it. Trucker Gangster, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Grass field opposite 6. Oh, right. Oh, what, on the other side of the road? Has Parlour gone out? But I think it's a fully destructible yard, so. There we are. Up to 52%, halfway around the field. That's interesting. Yeah, liking this combine. Liking this combine a lot. A series Voltra and a large cedar. Wow, that's 100,000. But yeah, A series Voltra's a nice tractor. I don't have a use for it on the farm at the moment, or not that's, you know, worth spending what 45,000 on. I have finished Calmsden Farm, yes. It was a very cool series. I enjoyed it a lot. No, Haley boy, I don't know why I still have that TW mod enabled on here. It's not a very good mod. FarmCatGR. There we are. If I was to carry on here with that bigger combine, would you open up Field 6 again? Yes. So the idea would be not only to make Field 6 a bigger field again, but start expanding into other bigger fields like Field 10. I would also probably go for a bigger header than we've got on here, which is what I will be going for on the Oaks. So I'm not looking to keep this header long term. It's good for the fields we're dealing with at the moment on our own farm. Maybe not quite so much for this one, but yeah, it's for what we're going to be dealing with. We're going to need a bigger header. Yeah, Calmsden is a good map, and I don't want to give the impression that it's not. It's not a perfect map. I have niggles, but they are niggles and not, you know, not, oh, this map is unplayable. It is purely, you know, I wish I could alter the cow farm more. Saved up for Field 10 and I might be buying it soon. Nice. I'm still surprised I've never had a contract on Field 10 on here. I think we've had contracts on Field 5, but I've always missed them before. We are 10% of the way through Field 5, which is not bad in 20 minutes. Plus, we'd go further than that because we are... we have a grain to deliver in a moment, so this should be about 10% of the grain. Throw everything up a little bit more. Yeah, that's just about perfect amount. Over out and done. Later, FarmCatGR. Right, we need to go and empty this trailer. No, not that one. This one. And go and tip this. a nice quicker journey around here. I just want to check this is the general store. So yeah, general store. Yeah. Ooh, interesting, Ola. Often want to attempt to turn that waste ground into a farm, but not good enough placing placeables. Yeah. Kind of wish the waste grounds had been fields. I mean, you can make them fields, but... 15% transported, 14% through. So that's what I thought. So at that rate, we're looking at 3, 6, 7 journeys to complete the field. That's not too bad. Yeah, possibly, yeah, have been other farmyards, or... Because the 2 farmyards that are on here are quite close. Hey T, cheers! And stretch! Oh. Yeah, the 2 farmyards that are on here are pretty close together. I mean, I know it's realistic from where the farm actually is. But yeah, they are fairly close together, and it would have been nice to have had a little bit of that variety, I think. Yeah, Court Farms, more yards. All of the yards are configurable as well, so they're all they've all got placeables in them, and are built out of placeables, which is brilliant. I am very much looking forward to Court Farms. Very much looking forward to Court Farms. Let's park this up over here. Oh, actually, we'll empty out the rest of the combine. And I want to cut in. Oh, I think it will be. From everything I've seen so far, I'm fully expecting it to be his best map yet. Right, I'm going to cut in from this corner at 90 degrees, or actually at 0 degrees. And we'll see how full this gets from doing a single cut-in. Because that is going to be very telling on this. I think we're going to be maybe 25% full. This will also allow us to square up this field. Hey, Kyle Whitty, welcome along. I think if we can get at least another full trailer, get ourselves up to 30% before we finish tonight, that would be good. I don't think Oxy is rushing Court Farms. I think he is taking his time on it, which is good. Why I'm not expecting it before about middle of the year. There was a lot of pressure to get some out. I don't want to say exactly which one because I have no specific information as to one that was rushed. To me, a couple of them felt a little rushed, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they were. Okay, so we haven't hit 50% off 2 cuts. Interestingly. But what this does mean, cutting it in like this, means that I can I can set this going with a, oh no, I can't set this going with a hired worker, it's minus 87. Normally I'd set this going with a hired worker and then we'd empty with the tractor and trailer. But yeah, we can't do that this time. Yeah, as I said before, I won't put a I won't put out a map first look video for a map I didn't think was playable. And I've only ever done one map first look and come back and gone, right, that video isn't going out. Where I'd driven around the map, I'd looked at it and gone, I don't like this map. I don't like how it's made. I cannot put this out because it just feels too negative. And I'm not going to do a map first look where I'm not going to recommend the map. I don't think that's right on the map creator. Because they put a lot of hard work and effort in, and I'm not going to stomp all over it. You mapped outside my normal style of go. It's opening the net to what I like going for. Exactly. I think if you go a little bit out of your comfort zone with some of your games, you'll end up, you know, learning something and going, oh, actually, I quite like this style of gameplay a little bit. Yeah. One of the things I quite like in FS22 is the whole surprise thing. So the whole thing of what's in the shop. Oh, actually, I wouldn't have considered that tractor, but it's on sale. I ended up with a Z-Tour on Hope Baileron because of that as well. So I don't know about a couple of maps I've only played as a result of first looks and never seen them otherwise. It's why I like doing the first looks. The first looks are fairly easy for me to put together, but tend to highlight some interesting maps and allow me to have a look around maps and things and go, oh, I'd like to play that at some point, kind of thing. How's this going? Full realism from Hunter. Right, we need to set the timer then. 5 minutes in cab only. We're up to 80% full. And we're gonna have to empty soon anyway. Bangkok is yeah, it's a really interesting map. Did I do the first look? Did I do it? I think I did do a first look on that, didn't I? But yeah, that's quite a nice map. I think we're expecting a Polish map, I think, for the end of this year, if I remember correctly. Or that's everybody's suspicions, at the very least. Can I see that from in here? Oh yeah, I can. What was for supper, TFR? For supper this evening was pork schnitzel, new potatoes, and microwave veg. Hey, Scurvy Ham, welcome along. Oh, secondhand sale is I love it. It was something that's when I was doing my role play for Attingham, it was there was a mod that I downloaded that did that. Did exactly the secondhand sale stuff, and it was fantastic. It meant stuff would come up for sale with hours on it, which was brilliant. And so quite often it informed the story a little bit. We're at 98%, 99%. Right, let's go get the tractor and trailer. Done nearly 5 full rows. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th row. Oh, the reason why Farm Sim is one of the reasons why Farm Sim is so successful is because of its modded community. But I always say it's not just a case of modders versus giants. It's the two working together. Farm Sim is at its best when the modding community is working with giants, not against it. Always said that. Yeah. The modding for the game would not exist without the game, and the game would not exist without the modding community. It is that simple. It's the two together. And it's why I get excited when giants release stuff that the modding communities can then get their hands into. Yeah, so hopefully the new tree types will appear eventually for modded maps. I'm gonna clear this end of the field out first. There we go. In rock breaking for modern maps, imagine. Well, exactly. I'm hoping we're still gonna see that Haley boy. I think homesteading maps with rock breaking on is gonna be amazing. Right. It's such a wide cut-in. That is brilliant. Yeah, exactly. The winches are already making a difference. What is best to start streaming for first time? How do you mean, Paul? Hats up 22. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. We head out on the field this way. 2, 3. I think I want to be about here-ish. No, that's too far, isn't it? That's where I want to be. So you're starting streaming on Twitch. So best advice to start streaming on Twitch. One, if you're just streaming for fun on Twitch, that's great. Go ahead, stream, just go for it. If you are looking to try and grow an audience on Twitch, you need an avenue outside of Twitch for people to find you. Discoverability on Twitch is rubbish, and you absolutely need a Twitter account you post on regularly, or a YouTube account you post videos to, or Instagram or Facebook, something that you can draw people in. Because the only time you can draw people in on Twitch normally is when you're live. So you need to draw people into your Twitch when you're not live. Is the first thing. Second, you will spend a lot of time streaming to nobody. Every streamer does that. I did that for about 6 months. I streamed to nobody. And so yeah, that happens to everyone. So be prepared for that. And as a result, I would always say play something that you would just happily be playing. I would also consider restreaming. If you're streaming to, you can then stream to nobody both here and on YouTube. The difference is YouTube is much more discoverable, and you'll know eventually which platform you're going to take off on more. And then you can concentrate on that when you've got people in. But to be perfectly honest, if you're just starting out streaming, I wouldn't lock yourself to a single service. I would spread your wings, restream, and yeah, you'll have no trouble following the chat or anything doing a restream. I think Calmsden can be good for a start. Yeah, in fact, no, Calmsden you can do a start from scratch on. It doesn't have many small fields, so my issue with start from scratch on Calmsden. Oh no, saving. Is that if you're going to buy anywhere that's small enough to work, you're looking at places like field 11, or sorry, farm area 11, which is 312,000. The main farmyard is 45, so field 6 is 500. So that's out of the out of reach on start from scratch. You're looking at sort of the fields over here. Even then, you're buying one field really. So it's not impossible to start from scratch on here. I mean, we did start from scratch on here, but it's not easy. It's a harder map to do start from scratch. Later, TBS Twister. Thanks for joining us. It's gone 5:30 in the evening. We're gonna fill this trailer up. It is, and you're looking at, if you start from scratch on here, you are looking at maximizing that loan out straight away to get yourself set up. Mini VFs and the Moggies are doing well. Our newest family member is settling in. She's really good natured cat, so yeah, and Billy's been all right about it. The twins are little terrors, as they always are. What would I recommend Bar Attingham? St. Cali I recommend. It's a really interesting map, that one. I also recommend the Old Stream Farm. That is a really lovely map. I had a lot of fun playing that one. I enjoyed No Man's Land a lot, but I would probably go Western Wilds now if I was going that kind of map. What else would I recommend? Greenlands is a nice map. It's good fun to play. Oh, Ebony Island, especially if you're doing multiplayer, I recommend. That is a nice map. I don't know how much space we still have in our trailer, to be honest. But we have hit a big whack of this field. Edgewater, yes. Edgewater looks like a nice map as well. I think we can get the rest of this field knocked out fairly easily on Sunday. Yep. Wow, that's still got quite a bit in it. Combine off. So Sons of the Forest, 8:30 p.m. on Friday. Over on Victor Foxtrot. So if you want to come and watch me play Sons of the Forest on Friday with Gamer Dragon and Average Viking and GB Modding, head over there, check that out. And yeah, that's my not quite so PG channel over on YouTube. Hit that. No, not exactly a PG game, and that's why that kind of thing is over there, because yeah, it doesn't play well on the main farm BF channel either, so. Right, we want to get this back to the farm and park it up. We'll then take the landy back. Back home, feed the dog, and see where we are. We are minus 117 pounds, but crucially, I think we have eggs and milk to sell next time. So we'll be back in the black before we know it. Cheers, Massey Lee. Oh. Here, the ground near silage bunkers and old streams, bit lumpy, but I can use it for fermenting silo instead. Oh, and he wants me to clean the tractor. Yeah, we'll clean the JCB. Hello, Mangas, my cat. Right, there we go. Hard day's work. Need to give the old JCB a quick wash down. On with the trailer. There we go. I'm going to close this shed up. I'm going to park this in the main barn. did leave it over here. That. And head home. That is all good. Unpaid taxes, Massey Lee. Unpaid taxes. Put us further into the red. The stars are beginning to come out. Sunset is coming. And there we are. All parked up. Pop over the wall. Feed the doggy. Right, and then I want to save. You're back on this map too? Ah. Okay, time down. Check the shop. Nothing new in there that we don't already know about. Move forward to 6 a.m. Yeah. More unpaid taxes. Even Saxo, thank you for resubscribing at tier 1 for your 37th month. You are awesome. And let's just check this one more time. Nothing. That's all right. We don't need anything at the moment. Oh, and I got some unpaid taxes to do before we go. There we go. And save. Right. That is where we are going to leave it this evening. Oh, you're too late, RDB. Slightly too late. Right, let's see. Who are we gonna go and raid this evening? Who's on Twitch? I'm gonna have to raid and run tonight because it's 25 past 11 and I'm actually quite tired at this point. Ah! Reaver's live. So we'll go raid Reaver. No. Eva? No. Reaver. There we go. Okay, I'm going to rate him. First, though, I've got some thank yous to say. Even Saxo, thank you for subscribing. You are awesome. Zivlin, thank you for your raid. You are awesome. Calcracker6, thank you for your cheers. You are awesome. PS Trick Gaming, thank you for your cheers. You are awesome. Thefisherj, thank you for your gifted subs. You are awesome. Kermit the Frog, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. TFR Magic, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. Haley Boy 741, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. And that is everybody for today. I will be back on Friday night playing Sons of the Forest over on Victor Foxtrot. Come join me for that. Saturday evening we are on the community multiplayer over on the main YouTube channel, so come and join me for that. And we're back here doing more Realism Experiment on Sunday from 8:30 p.m. So yeah, please join me for that as well. Video tomorrow over on YouTube is Attingham Park. Yeah, the aftermath of the harvest is what we're going to be covering tomorrow on there. So yeah, check that up from around 3 p.m. tomorrow. I'm going to leave this here for now, though. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this stream. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.